2 days until Christmas. My hair looks crazy, but it's a lot better than it was. My dad got me this cool leave-in conditioner stuff. I'll show you later today. It's 9 o'clock and Maria just arrived. She's in the bathroom right now, but we're gonna go for a walk and I'm very excited. I have not seen her in a long time and it's a little rainy outside, so it's a very romantic day. I just almost killed Maria. Getting off my bed, I kicked her in the face. We've been talking about how we would kill each other.
How we'd kill anybody. Like
how we'd kill people. What song would we be playing? What's your ideal murder song?
Laughing by the Guess Who. It's meant to have a psychopath.
I think mine is Wet Soup by the Vaccines.
That is scary. That's an interesting murder.
I'm like slowly drowning someone or slowly hanging them.
I feel like mine is like very public shopping center but late at night kind of situation. Following someone like outside to their car and kind of like slowly progressing to a run and like savage ripping and like knives.
And you have the footage is like on the security camera.
Yeah, and it's like going with the song and sometimes it's slow and sometimes all you see is clothing. It would be pretty.
Comment down below, how would you murder someone?
Think movies, like think imagery.
Make it cinematic.
Yeah.
Paint the picture.
We're underlit very well.
It's a bad angle.
I'm just one giant jawbone in both those angles because I have a pointy chin.
My face looks very round.
I don't think that'll ever be an issue for me. I got kind of a long face.
You're a long face.
Why the long face?
We were talking about other things
We were talking about other things, like secrets that we've kept.
At that point when it's like
you've gone too far.
It's like you've kept it too long. It's not even significant, but you just, at this point,
you just have to run with it.
It's the worst.
Because
it's like there's a certain amount of time when it's appropriate where it's like, okay,
oh, by the way,
like a week ago, but then 5 years go by.
For mine, it was the type of thing that I had to say it at first or never.
Or never.
Like,
it's now or never.
1 week later would have been too late.
No, see, that's the thing. That would have been too late in that situation. But then sometimes it's,
will
this ever come out?
Will this ever come out?
You know, and it's like the littlest things that you don't think are going to become relevant, and then time passes and you're like, wow, this person's part of my life now.
And I'm not one to lie. And like, my secret isn't a lie.
Lying is the worst. Yeah, it's
just something that I concealed. It's gotten to the point where I just can't.
Like, if I hid from the fact that I already had like a stuffed animal that then my boyfriend bought me and I was like, oh, thank you, I've never had this before, something like that. Like, it's like in a way it's like in a way to protect their feelings, and then you get rid of the other one and you never mention it. You know?
But do you ever tell them like, I already
actually had somebody else had already gotten me that stuffed animal, you know, maybe 40 years later in couples counseling or something.
Couples counseling, you're like, so tell your partner something you've never said.
How do they feel? I mean, how would you feel? How do you feel?
Probably I would feel dumb. I'd feel a little stupid. I'd be like, oh, then that was a bad present. Should have told me and I would have got you something else.
But you're fairly relaxed towards the idea.
Yeah.
I'm such an
now I think about it though, I'd be like, why didn't you just tell me?
I'd be furious. Like, I feel like at first, it's not I would be furious like at the situation. I'd be furious that I felt like I would be made a fool of because I'm kind of I'm very proud.
That's exactly why I said I would feel stupid.
Yeah, because like I'm very proud. I'd be like, you know, like,
yeah, exactly.
Then I would let it go because then I'd be like, oh, let your pride go.
I don't know, but then I'd also be like, well, then did the stuffed animal mean more to you? Like, you didn't want to tell me because this other person got it to you?
Ooh, that's
interesting. Did you care about them more than you care about me? Just because I'm dramatic.
Were you trying to hide it because it meant something to you, and maybe those feelings would make them feel insecure?
Yeah.
But then you could kind of say, like, that was so long ago, I was young, I was confused. Little things become big things if you let them boil up over time, you know? So never withhold, and never lie, and never try to exaggerate, because eventually you don't know if somebody you meet on the street could be somebody that's going to be in your life forever.
That's true. I told you about the podcast musical about this, right? 36 Questions?
Yes.
Where the girl, lies on their first date, and then they get married, and 2 years later she's like, actually, my name is...
Particularly when I was like 12 and stuff, I feel like I would be more comfortable like fibbing to strangers. I frequently wouldn't use my first name, I'd use my middle name. One day, I was like, what if like one of these people becomes my friends, and I have to kind of say, like, when you first met me, I was just kind of like bullshitting left and right and stuff. I do not do any of that anymore. Like, I'm an adult and I figured out like, wow, I should, you know.
In all my study away stuff, I've been signing my name Cassandra on all the emails, but I'm like, they're gonna find out. Like, they're gonna find out that I don't actually go by Cassandra in most of my life. I feel like an imposter.
You and your Cassandra syndrome. You know,
I know.
You are Cassandra. She lives within you.
They're gonna find out.
I mean, that's as bad as the middle name thing. But not even. It is your first name. It is your first
But that's your middle name.
I know, but I said it was my first name. I used it as my first name. You know, it's just one of those things that you never realize this person could be important, and then you have you can't dig yourself out of it ever, because then they just are heartbroken.
Have you ever told a lie that you can't go back on? Are you still keeping it? Did you tell them? How did it go? Asking for a friend.
Do you listen to what people say, like when they comment on this stuff?
No one ever comments. Usually like one person will comment, and I do listen to what they say.
You know, I'm sorry, I never comment.
No one ever comments.
You should have a friend who's like an avid commenter and YouTube person, you know, media.
I comments on my vlogs.
I feel like Lauren would be good. She's pretty hip and with it, right?
I don't think she watches my vlog. She watched one because she was in it, but I don't think she watches it.
I watch. I just don't feel comfortable really commenting on YouTube.
Jessica comments a lot.
Jessica's so
I love you, Jessica.
I love Jessica. I love Jessica. Just a t-shirt.
We're gonna get matching I love Jessica t-shirts. Comment down below if you want us to order you one. Evan commented once, but it was a question Lauren asked.
This is a funny angle for our faces.
I have to pee. This is some nice wholesome vlog footage. Thank you. When in doubt, talk to Maria on camera. Hey everyone, Maria left an hour-ish ago, and I've just been editing vlogs. I've gotten all of my vlogs other than this one edited. The last one's uploading right now. I feel some release, and I thought Tyler and I would meet, but he has to do some last minute Christmas shopping, so I have the rest of the day to just be productive. I wanted to quickly tell you about this product that I got because it's really good. If you've been watching my VLOGMAS, you'll know that I kind of hate my hair right now because my roots are getting so long, and I really want to dye it, but I'm in a show at school, like a TV show, and we've filmed the scenes sort of out of order, so I can't dye my hair because it'll look really different, and obviously my hair will look different than it did when we first started because my roots are quite a bit longer, but it would look way more drastic if suddenly my hair was super short and super blonde. What's been happening is my blonde hair is inevitably much more dry than my brown hair because it's been color treated. And I was complaining about it to my dad, and he had a hair appointment the other day, and he asked his hairdresser about it, and he got me this It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product. This basically, yesterday I washed my hair, and then when I got out of the shower I towel dried my hair and then sprayed this just in the ends, and you're supposed to comb through it, but I don't like brushing my hair when it's wet because I have naturally curly hair. What I did was I just kind of like finger combed through my hair, and my hair feels and looks so much better. Like, I don't know if you can tell, it just is a lot more nourished, and my curls are better. Seems like a very useful thing that I will use a lot. Thank you, Dad. I'm very appreciative. He's just in the other room, and I thanked him in person. Now on to cleaning and wrapping presents. Goodbye. Presents have been wrapped while listening to Katie Belotti's podcast. For some reason, my brother was the person that I thought of things for the easiest. So I got my dad one thing, my mom one thing, Ethan, and then I have one thing for my dad's stocking and one thing for my mom's stocking. I think I might run to Target because I have to pick up one thing for my dad's stocking, and I also want to get something else for Tyler. I have one gift for Tyler. It's just so hard because like our anniversary is soon too, so I have some really good ideas of things to give him for our anniversary. To me, that's more important than Christmas. I don't know what he'll get me. He's like such a good gift giver. I'm just gonna go wander around Target and see if there's anything that jumps out at me. We'll see what I can find. It's only 3 p.m. I have like my whole day ahead of me. I'm gonna chug some water, put these presents under the tree, and go to Target. And I've been listening to Katie Belotti's podcast. I really, really love it. Real quick, I also wanted to mention, in the vein of sustainable wrapping, I used just a newspaper that my dad didn't need anymore to wrap my presents. And this gift bag and tissue paper for one of Ethan's. This is the stuff I got in my Goodwill. If you haven't seen that vlog, go watch it. I just used a gift bag that we already had. Yeah, sustainability. Hi, just parked at Target. I came to the one across the river because there's no sales tax in Oregon. Why did I come here? I could have just gone to Fred Meyer's for the things I needed. I'm here. I'm at Target. It happened. We're gonna see what we can find. I got something for my dad's stocking and one other thing for Tyler. It's chocolate. I feel like I should get something else for Tyler. I'm now wandering around aimlessly. I thought it would be cool to get him some lights because he really likes the lights that we just put up in his room. But apparently Target doesn't sell little twinkle lights now that dorm stuff isn't out and about. What the frick ever, Target. Found them. There's a very small selection. Better small than nothing? Question mark? I think these light bulbs are really cool. There's these shabby chic bulbs that are kind of vintage looking, but they don't have like a little hanger for them. How cool would it be to be able to hang it like this? I'll tell you what I got. Okay, I'm leaving Target. It was a hellhole in there. Not fun. I don't like being around stressful people. Everyone in there was worried, which made me worried. Making my way back to my vehicle. I'm gonna go run an errand with my brother after I figure out where I parked. Okay, so for Christmas, Tyler I'm sure you're not watching this, but just don't. I got Tyler a safety razor for Christmas because I think it's something that he'll obviously use it. So I picked up some shaving cream to go along with it. I didn't get any for Ethan, which I realized I also got him a safety razor. He has shaving cream. I've seen it. So does Tyler. Okay, anyways, well, Tyler's my boyfriend. So I picked out a nice one that I liked. It's this. Men, I don't know if this is actually good, but it smells kind of pepperminty and I really liked it. And it's caffeinated shaving cream. I also got him some chocolate hearts because he's a chocoholic. And then Dad stopped watching this until after Christmas. I got my dad some sweet orange tea and some Tazo passion tea to take with him to work. I hope he likes these flavors. I'm gonna wrap this. Then I think I'm gonna watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch for the rest of the night. Update. Was gonna watch Sabrina. Decided to watch Dumplin' instead because my friend Katie said she read the book. Yeah, Katie, you read the book, right? Katie's a big reader and I really appreciate her recommendations because she has good taste. And she said that she is excited to watch this movie, so now I'm excited to watch it, and here we go. It has Jennifer Aniston.